Whether you read the text or not, this is all we get from this game. A simple quote from a major character in Hollow Knight, choosing to tell us nothing, instead making us find it ourselves. Hollow Knight is a great game because of this lack of information. The format of games that don't give the player any information at the get-go is probably one of my favorite types of games. The music, the setting, the characters that we come across, each are complemented beautifully by the other, putting us through an experience similar to what we've played in the past, but making it a major staple in the gaming industry and being completely unique. This isn't a review. It's honestly just a spotlight. Since I do enjoy the game, it didn't seem really fair for me to review it, but if I were to give this game any sort of numeric value like I have in the past, I would give it a 10 out of 10, especially for the style of game it is and how it was received by critics. In the past, we've had single-player games give us our objective, give us our short background, and we see our end goal 5 minutes into the game. Hollow Knight gives you a quote, and some NPCs to start who are honestly no help to what exactly we are and what we're doing. Only that if we venture deeper, there are many mysteries that await us. The perfect motivation to continue searching for answers. It's a breath of fresh air to be pushed into a world we don't automatically know. And as we move throughout the game, it slowly feeds us bits and pieces until the final act, where everything starts to make sense. As simple as the combat can be, the more powers you obtain and upgrades change the feel entirely to become quite a chaotic masterpiece. Enemies do not become clones of one another, but countless variations, depending on areas and progression. It's a fresh new take every time with Hallownest's many occupants, which I realized during the Coliseum of Fools events how diverse this cast was. Boss fights included in the last statement. The amount of bosses for one is impressive, but how different in structure all of them were was a really cool experience. It is not a walk in the park when it comes to surviving in Hallownest, and it has its dangers. I wouldn't say the game is easy, but it's enjoyable. The main charm of the game, in my opinion, and as I've mentioned in the past, is diversity. Hallownest is a large and diverse area, and Team Cherry shows that in each region of the map. Each area is different from the last, and it's a beautiful world. Team Cherry loves to play with color scheme in each one of its areas. The enemies pair well and fit in every area. The soundtrack is one of my favorite gaming scores to date. From hard-hitting orchestral boss fights to ambient mysterious symphonies, it's a nice little listen if you get the time, or naturally experience it while playing the game. Team Cherry brilliantly uses the music itself to tell a story and give us more tidbits on how it relates to its own world. This by far is one of the coolest features I've ever seen in a game. The fact that I'm reviewing this game 2 years after its release goes to show how much of an impact this game was to many people. The surprising thing is a lot of people still haven't played it. When it comes to the longevity of the game, it holds up, and I'm impressed with its upkeep. Team Cherry released 3 free DLC packs to keep the game fresh, and an expansion is soon to come out, which I'm very excited to play. I enjoyed playing through this, and I'm still playing it. I think I've clocked in about 50 or so hours, but I enjoyed every second. If you haven't, play it. It's, in my opinion, a great Metroidvania title and a great staple to the indie scene. Like I said, 10/10 for me, and I hope watching this gets you playing.